Okay, guys, William on here. I'm on the phone with Nick, and I want to kind of impart some of my judgment on issue opportunity and the thoughts that they are. Um, Ideally, you can't be able to hear Nick. I'm talking to him on the phone. So, my goal right now is to be orderly with my issue opportunity. You want to convey this in the most sensible way ever, and you want to avoid this whole anarchy of different sorts, and you can do that by being clear and prepared. So I'll give you an example. This one says William is gone the 19th to the 20th. His classes need to be covered. So all I'm going to say, I'm going to come out of here and I'm just going to delete that. So William gone the 19th through the 21st. I'm out of here. And I'm going to say, need coverage on the I didn't need coverage on the February 2nd, 20. I need coverage on the 20th at 6 a.m. and 5:30 p.m. Right? So right there, and then, I would also put, he is going to Puerto Rico to talk about his success with virtual assistants. There we go. So that it's just a little bit clearer. And ideally, guys, when you're doing this, Nick didn't really know that I was going for that reason. That's just a communication thing. That's not his fault. Pick a Saturday once a month to work dates, to meet and go over dates with the sports piece, right? I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Again, the better option would be pick a Saturday once a month. I don't think there's really a problem with that. We took out the warm-up AMRAP. I think that's good. Obviously, when Nick talks about that, he's going to say why. You don't need to put the reason why. You just keep it simple. I don't have a problem with that. Text messages. I'm going to move that up. I'm going to put it right here. Why are we having trouble with this? So I'm coming here. Sorry, guys. My computer's moving kind of slow. Okay. So part of the reason is I need to put the lines back. Oh, what's good? Yo, give me a second, dog. So text messages, why are we having trouble with this? The better option would be there needs to be a link. So that part of it is coaching is 40 texts now to 25. I would say solutions. So solutions to the text messaging system. Got that there. And so when you guys are doing this, you got that kind of laid out. And then there needs to be a link, right? There needs to be a link that has the new text messaging schedule in there, right? It needs to be laid out, ready to roll. I don't think I have any more. Oh, and then I think there needs to be a point to talk about like what the rules are, like reiteration of, FEOs first, COs second. We've had a couple different coaches that are not hitting that up. So in order to do that, it's best if I have the daily coaching routine laid out, right? So I can't put two links in here. What I can do, I just go, link for schedule. And then I might just come over here. I'm going to go ahead and wrap that so that looks neat. Text wrap. And then I'm going to come over here by the who, and I'm going to put link for, daily coaching routine. And that's it. And I got that laid out, so the links need to go there, and those links should be open, because if they're not open, they're probably going to take forever to load. So, you know, I actually come back over here to our TWAM doc, and I'm actually going to put that in there, like, make sure all links are open beforehand. Our Mac Minis act incredibly slow sometimes. So I'm going to go ahead and just put that in there. Make sure docs are open beforehand. You want to make sure that your meeting runs smoothly, and I've been in several meetings where I had to stop because shit wasn't working right. Murphy's Law at its finest. So we got that laid out. Do I know the cues for movements? That is an in-service topic. It doesn't go in issue opportunity. I'll delete this. Gym being open on Friday for 2 hours, so we need to take shift. Nick can split the load, but not the only one. Amazing topic. Good job, site manager. Athletes need to sign in from now on. A little more spill with that is more like just making sure that their names are in here. Let me wrap that. Sports performance warm-up, on-ramps, go over dates. I'll even do Nick one better. Let's go over the whole on-ramp system. No one knows that we even have that. And I would actually aim to set a meeting. I think Nick might have had that. Set a meeting to teach coaches on-ramps, which goes back to the number 4 of the to-do list. We never taught Randy, so it's just me and Nick running the on-ramps. Well, me and Nick got to finish the on-ramps first. Metrics not being hit, that goes to text messages. And basically, guys, that's what I did. I just took things and clarified them out. Big point is just making sure I got links and making sure that everything's open. Other topics I want to add is culture building. / if you don't submit your paperwork and take 5 minutes to go over with coach, it's not fucking done. Period. So other than that, I think we hit a couple points. I know me and Nick talked about, you know, I told him to add this in here. I don't know why it's not in here. Cleaning auxiliary side. Things that we done to, I actually leave that. Cleaning the auxiliary side, making sure things. I know another issue we're having is the boards. What is the best, what we're having the boards issue for the bootcamp Metcons. Another issue that we're having is what is the best practice for running the dual station WADs. We're having a huge issue with that. Hold on real quick. But yeah, guys, remember, it's just, you know, and a part of it is that at our location we have a board that we lay out issues. You got to lay them out when they happen, like kind of on a scratch sheet of paper, because what happens, you run into this situation. Nick was aware of all these issues, and they're not in here. And if they're not in here, the staff doesn't know. And if the staff doesn't know, things can't be fixed. So remember, always have, you kind of want 2 options. Either you're going to have a sticky note or you're going to have a board. Sticky note board, or you're going to have something else that when a sticky note board or something else that when problems pop up throughout the month, you want to list them really fast. So then when it's time for the TWAM, you're listing all the topics that you had. Or you can just keep it very simple and always keep the TWAM open on your desk. And as an issue pops in, just throw it in the issue opportunity as it presents itself. That way you don't have to reciprocate any data, and things are easier, clean, and just laid out. So that's the best practice for issue opportunity. Again, the biggest thing is just making sure that any documents you have are open before it starts. It really clears things up. And then even some documents need to be printed out. So I'll give you an example. The on-ramp system needs to be printed out and laminated. You know, we're going to have 2 copies of it. One as a stand-up for downstairs and one for upstairs. And, you know, you might, instead of printing a copy out for everybody, just let the staff share the 2 laminates. That way we don't have to reprint anything. Or even the laminates for the text messaging schedule. There should be 2. There should be one upstairs and one downstairs. Instead of printing 10 copies of that, let's just go ahead and have the laminates laid out so where they can see it. Other than that, that's how you set up the issue opportunity for your TWAM. And then the last thing to note is the in-service is going to be so I'll just do this really briefly. I'm in issue number 5. Nick, make sure you're looking at this. I'm at number 5. I'm gonna blow this up. I'm gonna come over here. Let's put it right here, wherever it's supposed to go. Command V, and I'm gonna call this. What is it? Number 7. Number 7 in service. And then where's our insert? Oh, okay, well it needs to be. This is number 8. Rate the meeting. Right? In service is number 7. And then all you want to do in the in service is just put your stuff. You literally want to put, you know, hang clings or whatever the movement is. Pull-ups. That way the staff knows what in services that we're doing. Like it ain't a secret to what movements we're going over. Okay? And then you might even want to include a link to the movements. But guys, that's it. That's how you set up your issue opportunity. Have a great day.